I'm here in central London to have a look at a window. This window. This is a window that could be easily described as the original Instagram. This is the story of the original influencer, a man called Beau Brummel. Beau Brummel was actually named George Brian Brummel. His nickname was Beau, and he was born in 1778 in Downing Street. His father was the private secretary to the Prime Minister at the time, Lord North, and he later attended Eton and soon became good friends with the Prince of Wales. He also joined the army, but didn't have a very successful career, mainly down to his laziness and poor attitude. When his father died and he inherited his estate, he decided he only had one ambition: the totally shallow and selfish ambition to be regarded as the best dressed man in London. And it's fair to say he achieved it. His gentleman's club, White's, here in St James's Street, just off Piccadilly, had this window, a bow window, which became known as the bow window, as something that only really works in writing, and Brummel would sit here for hours, posing for the public walking by to see how he was dressed. Beau Brummel was a very popular man, and the gentlemen of London would visit him to see what he was wearing and would copy his style. He once proudly claimed it would take him 5 hours to get ready, and he was so strict about his beauty regime he insisted that his boots would only be polished with champagne. Beau Brummel's influence on fashion in general, and on London in particular, can still be seen today. There is a statue of Brummel round the corner from White's in Jermyn Street, outside the Piccadilly Arcade, acknowledging the influence he had on the way the gentlemen of London dressed and conducted themselves. He can be credited with starting many fashion trends, some of which we consider normal now. He made wearing trousers fashionable amongst the gentlemen of London. He also started an extraordinary new fashion in personal hygiene, brushing his teeth, which was considered very eccentric at the time. This influence led to him moving in some very high circles, but unfortunately he had a major weakness: gambling. He wasn't quite as wealthy as some of the others in the circles that he moved in, and quickly ran up debts, which made him as many enemies as he had friends, and he eventually had to flee to France, where he finished his days penniless and in an insane asylum. On the base of the statue is a quote from Brummel that sums up his approach to fashion: "To be truly elegant, one should not be noticed." I wonder how the Instagram influencers of today would feel about that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the other videos on the Offbeat London channel.